Year 2000-2001. Modern India was eagerly waiting to shine with many new revolutions in industries, roadways, healthcare, and human well-being. Professionals were busy exploring new heights, but a few sectors like the Indian healthcare system needed some revolutionary changes, more patient-friendly facilities, more attention towards medical professionals willing to contribute through private practice and affordable facilities. The problem was regulating patient-friendly laws, but at the same time not hurting medical professionals who were involved in ethical practice. However, between all these, it was observed that all this is not going to be smooth sailing. More modern treatment and facilities were bringing in more expensive options, but India was not ready for a revolution so soon. There was a need of expert care for healthcare professionals, and so was the hope for an innovative industry in risk management. Apex was started on a shoestring budget with 4 people and a rented basement in Delhi. Later, in late 2001, Apex was formed under the Indian Companies Act 1956 with a pure intent and purpose of helping Indian medical professionals, bringing in all the needed revolution for the welfare of mankind without fearing the complications of law and the legal system. It was the toughest choice for Apex because in this country, 90% of the population doesn't know anything about medical complications and effectiveness, and the same quantum of medical professionals are not even ready to open up to new changes. There was confusion, but Apex was seeing a bigger picture. The medical industry was bound to grow, and so were the professionals associated with it. It was a clear decision to give medical professionals a big platform to perform, simply assuring them of a risk-free tomorrow. Year 2001-2002. We started analyzing all the prevailing situations of healthcare and conditions of medical professionals around the nation. In a country where we are born with risk-taking abilities, it is really hard to plan for risk management. It was a roller coaster ride for Apex, as majority of professionals at the time were not even ready to visualize that they may land in deep trouble if something wrong happened. The acts and laws were already in force, but since the number of cases against medical professionals were rarely reported, it boosted the confidence amongst the majority of doctors that nothing much is going to happen against them. There were 2 main rescuers in their mind: the indemnity insurance by an insurance company, and secondly, God. But we kept fighting because it was in the interest of medical professionals. Ignorance cannot be taken as bliss, and this fact has to be communicated. We took this on as our prime task and started arranging meetings of small to moderate groups of doctors and hospital owners in and around Delhi. We met insurance experts and managers to explore the world of professional indemnity, only to come to the conclusion that it was not at all a complete solution to the ever-growing problems of a doctor. This was the time of deep research and experiments, so that a strong shield of risk management can be created. We went across to a few professionals in the meantime and heard that they had a degree of law apart from their medical degree, a doctor with law, and we restarted our complete risk management plan with a new thought process. Probably this was the solution we were looking for. In only a year of its inception, Apex grew to a 20-person team, selling 200 coverages on a monthly average in and around Delhi. 10 lakh rupees monthly sale was a great motivating factor. Since it was the start of a business, we were not having much liabilities in terms of litigation, etc. We planned for an all-India expansion. Year 2002-2003. This was the time when our efforts to address and resolve legal issues faced by the medical fraternity was in full swing. We made our mark in Maharashtra, Kolkata, Bihar and Jharkhand, apart from Punjab and Rajasthan. We saw the scenario of the doctor-patient relationship change very fast. Any death or severe injury pertaining to medical treatment or procedure landed physicians in the court of law, both civil and criminal. We were happy for those who had taken our complete coverage and for them we stood with full professional expertise and safety. The cases were rising, and so was the confusion amongst those who were completely relying on the professional indemnity of an insurance company. There was this limited coverage policy on one hand, and a number of acts and laws by the government on the other hand. The issues involving doctors were so complicated that the courts needed the practical assistance from the bar to explain the complexities of the procedures undertaken. And we were being proven right. To understand a doctor's complexities requires a very knowledgeable person who should be a learned person both in medicine and the law. Our push for medical legal specialty became an instant hit. From then on to date, we are responsible to bring the best experts in the medical legal field. And ironically, the majority of the actually practicing medical legal experts from different parts of the country are associated with Apex. Year 2004 onwards, we with our unique expertise were working in more than 7 states and had a great track record of carrying out some effective crisis management operations in the medical sector. Our efforts and story were instrumental in acquiring proper risk management teams in many medical associations across the country. Although we never stopped at one solution, we kept reinventing new dimensions. Our service offer to cover each and every crisis of a doctor, from professional to personal, was one such brave initiative. We gave indemnity a new definition and dimension. Insurance cannot help a company avoid crisis, but it can help it avoid some or all of the negative financial consequences. We realize that if worked upon wisely, we can give even an insurance company a good viability. Unfortunately, in those days, insurance officials were just scared of selling with an open mind and were having apprehensions of landing into unnecessary liabilities. By that time, we were a single corporate agent for an insurance company and were selling only one product along with our risk management coverage. We shattered the myth of loss and liability as we sold approximately 15,000 policies with less than 2% of matters arriving in court. And even in that, most of them got rejected by the court due to our effective expert defense. By the end of 2004 and the start of 2005, we had almost covered the entire North India and had ventured into the South. By this time, we were experiencing many service issues and challenges of our members. It was a great boom time in terms of experience, learning and earning. Every day, our helplines were getting 10 to 15 service calls, even from those who were not our members. This was a big boost to our initiative. Placing a business of more than 1.5 crore rupees to our primary insurers, selling only one product, was an amazing experience. We were growing as an effective risk management organization, as well as the most viable and profitable partner for our primary insurer. Apex today has membership base in 26 states with offices in all major metros, has 65,000 doctors and hospitals as members with more than a 90% renewal ratio, has effective data for 2.5 lakh doctors whom we've worked with and who are in touch with us through different promotional programs, a dedicated back support software which does almost everything at a single click, 24/7 working and service backup through our own dedicated call center in Mumbai. For us, our members are our top priority. We help them in executing their professional commitments without fear. With more than 1,000 professionals deployed to serve them in crisis, we are the world's top group in risk management. Others provide illogical promises and discounts. We have dedicated experts that help our members at each step of their crisis and a logical infrastructure for their assurance and safety. Our so-called competitors sell an insurance policy with a promise that insurance will help them in crisis. We sell our membership with a written guarantee that we will help our members in anything and everything. There is a feeling our members get when they know their risk managers and experts. They are assured of assistance wherever they go. We have ventured into rehabilitation product manufacturing, namely Apex Orthowares Private Limited. We have our own workplace in cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Patna, Noida, and some parts of Haryana. In the making, developing infrastructure to sell all life and non-life policies to our members with a unique service backup plan, negotiating the best available rates and facilities, a system to guide and help them in selecting the right policy, an open center to tell them anything they want to know about a policy or coverage, quick claim settlement program to keep them aware and feed them with the latest in everything through our personal interaction plan, an ambitious plan and team setup to sell 7 lakh policies in a year, a revenue target of 52,500,000,000 Indian rupees with some strong insurance partner. Apex Financially Today. Because of our sole purpose of developing service infrastructure for complete risk management, in our finance books, we're doing well. We are responsible of taking care of our 350 strong employee base scattered in different states with all office infrastructure costs. Our expenses are met through the very reasonable service charge we take from our members to provide them the latest expertise. We are not taking any financial help from our primary insurers. We have a big expense in maintaining the industry's best brains from technical to non-technical issues. Whatever we are doing today is only after selling a single indemnity policy of our primary insurers. The moment we open up with complete policies on offer, it will just translate into huge success. We are all about your respect. Respect of freeing you from all worries. Respect of making everything easy and convenient for you. Respect of keeping you safe from all the odds and the laws. Apex Insurance Consultant Limited. Original, capable, reasonable.